Now, if I write anything, for example, I entered a lot of space and then I write hello. Uh, I print hello. Okay, I will explain these all things. You don't go with the formats and all. I will explain every bit to it. But I'm just showing you something else. I'm showing you some other examples. See, here is hello. But when I save this, it doesn't get formatted. Means the spacing, extra spacing is there. And as we all know that Python works on indenting language. Means the spaces are very important in Python. We don't have these types of brackets over here. I believe you can mute your audio if someone audio is on. So this bracket concept is not aware. So these spaces could be removed automatically by right click on your cursor, and then on the mouse you will find over here format document. When you will press this, automatically document will format it. I don't know why it is not taking this, but it will get formatted. Okay, and you can set this automatically also. There's a step over here. You go to settings right over here and then move to the settings option. Okay, after you go, you just need to do auto save. There will be two spaces. When you clone my document in workspace, there will be a workspace and there will be a user. I will show you over there also. So you need to change this to on focus change, and it will whenever you save it on or change the focus to any other file, the file will be automatically saved. And you can do one more thing is that over here you will find at settings.json. Yeah, right over here. You need to just edit something over here, settings.json. See, this line, editor.format on save. This line means that whenever we press Control S or whenever we save the document will be automatically formatted. Okay. If you have not written this line, do not panic, as we will share the video link to you. So you will get this entire video section. So you will find it from there. Okay. So this is how we set up Visual Studio Code. I believe you have understood the setting of Visual Studio Code. If you have any doubt, you just let me know. Do you have any doubt till over here? Okay. So we are clear with these things right, till here. So now what we could do, we will go to the repository, Git repository. This is the repository that I showed you over here in the Git over here. The entire thing I have cloned it to this link, and I have this entire repository in my local database, which is over here. So this was a portion. So I may do one thing. Yeah. So this helps you also and me also to see to the portion and move forward. So I will create a folder right over here. This is the folder option. I told you that in Explorer we will find everything, whatever we want to have. So I will write day 1. This is my folder. So entire codes, whatever we're gonna learn over here in the day 1 series will be written over here, right? So I will make a file, and let us start with the basics of Python. So we can have a file named test.py. See this, you can see there is a Python icon coming over here. This you will not find until and unless you install the materialize icon theme, material icon theme. You will find this. So I'm dragging this to this section. Okay. So guys, now let me brief you something on Python. So let me come to the PPT that I'm gonna share to you. That I will be sharing this PPT to you so that you clear your basic concepts on Python. So we will go smooth today. See, Python is a very popular language. This we all know. That's why we are all over here to learn the basics of Python as well as the advanced version of Python. So it was created in 1991 by Guido van Rossum. Okay, it was a means he was a great creator thinking of something coming. But you will be thinking that if Python has been from so many years, then why it is popular nowadays? Because nowadays what people at that time what we used to think that we used to create our own logic. We used to think like our own logic is better than using any other logics. But nowadays what happens, we think like this in manner that if we can do the things in one line, then why we have to create a logic and do that things in 15 to 20 lines. So this is why Python may come into the picture, and it's very popular nowadays, programming with Python. So where is this applications? These applications are in web development, software development, mathematics, system scripting, computation, and analysis. Okay, and this analysis part is the most important section nowadays, because we are not using it for any other above parts. But yes, we are using basically Python for the analysis part. For this analysis, we have the advanced version of Pythons other than this, that are deep learning, the machine learning, and yes, the artificial intelligence is also related to Python somehow. Okay, so now there are some terms that you can understand over here. You can read those terms while I share the PPTs, but the most important term is over here. It is dynamically typed. That means in Python, we don't require to declare the variable type. It is int or float or any other things that we learned in C, C++, Java, or any other language. We don't declare over here. Python dynamically declared the types. For example, if we have a number, this variable named name, and we are writing a string over there, so it automatically defines the type string. We'll come to this, how to know that it is defining the type string or not. You go through this, and if you have any doubts on this, any line, if you have any doubt, then we will just go through the PPT, and we will have a 15 minutes discussion session in the next day, that is tomorrow. Okay, so we are not wasting our time on this now. Writing style of Python. See, what I meant to say at that time, indentation. That is why formatting is very important in Python. Python relies on indentation, using white space to define scope. We don't have any curly brackets over here or blocks over here that defines the scope. We have the indentation, that has the spacing which defines the scopes. I will let you know it in brief in the when we are going for the codings and all. See, Python works on ideally, that is integrated development and learning environment. Okay, but in Linux we don't have this environment. So if anyone is having the Linux system, you can install this through this code sudo apt get install ideally. Okay, so what does ideally do? It just helps us to execute Python shell. Okay, and create and modify and execute the scripts. What I showed you the scripts. So these are the scripts which helps, means in a single statement we can execute it. This is what we can do. For dot 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 dot, we can execute n number of functions using dots.